So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the brand new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC Indigo Disc. Now, we're going to go through this trailer itself in a second, but we do have the whole website filled with all the new information. Starting things off, we're going to begin with this post right here. A shiny Lucario appears, plus get a Master Ball you can use to catch a legendary Pokemon. Starting today, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet players can receive receive a couple of helpful in-game gifts as part of the special distribution event. Add a shiny Lucario to your team and bring it along on your adventures. You can now receive a powerful partner to accompany you on your adventures, Shiny Lucario. This one will come with a variety of useful moves. So, for example, it's got Flash Cannon, Aura Sphere, Bullet Punch, and Ice Punch. That's interesting. And Terra-type Steel, Ability Inner Focus, and Pokeball Cherish Ball, because, of course, it's a distribution Pokemon. To get this one, you just have to type Shiny Buddy, so SH1NYBUDDY, and then you've got it. Available until Wednesday, January 3rd, so until next year. So definitely get that now if you need it. That's one of the first things they mentioned, but also they bring up here that you can get a Master Ball and catch a legendary Pokemon. To celebrate the appearance of a legendary Pokemon, the Hidden Treasure of Area 0 Part 2, the Indigo Disc, trainers will be given the chance to claim a Master Ball, a type of Pokemon that can catch any wild Pokemon without a fail. Even if you're only part way through your adventure in Paldea or the land of Kitakami, you'll be able to adventure together with your shiny Lucario and get a Master Ball you can use to help catch legendary Pokemon. This one will be available to, from the release of the Hidden Treasure Area 0 Indigo Disc on Thursday. So you can get this just by going into the internet section on mystery gifts, and they're just trying to get it, right? You just go to the mystery gift and select get via internet, and you should be able to get it without even typing in a code, I'm guessing. So that's the first thing we saw. That's the first thing. Next up, though, we have this. Get festive with mass outbreaks. So there's going to be mass outbreaks. For specifically these guys, so you've got Flabebe, so Paldea, you got Flabebe, Kitakami, Litwick, and in Blueberry Academy, there will be Milcery will be actually showing up. Begins after the release of the Hidden Treasure of Area 0, so December 14th. In order to participate in this limited time event, you need to have downloaded the latest updates. So yes, if you need to be online to actually get it. But yes, these three Pokemon, if you want them, there will be mass outbreaks all around the region, and you also have, it seems shiny Pokemon are more likely to appear in these mass outbreaks. So you have a higher chance of getting a shiny too. That's the first thing. Then this thing right here. So Dialga and Palkia are actually going to be in Terra raid battles, and you can receive a Darkrai via mystery gift. So the legendary Pokemon Dialga and Palkia will appear in Terra raid battles starting Thursday, December 7th. So already today, you can actually go and get Dialga will appear in Scarlet, and Palkia will appear in Violet. You'll be able to challenge Dialga and Palkia in 5-star raid battles. Try to take them on, okay? That's that. Event period, Thursday, December 7th, 2023 at 4 p.m. PST to Thursday, December 21st, 2023 at 3:59 p.m. PST. So there you go. That's pretty much it. You just have to play the game. It's the regular way. Nothing too crazy. But if you want to have Darkrai in your team, you got to actually, it's going to be through December 21st, a period that includes the last new moon of 2023. You'll be able to receive the mythical Pokemon Darkrai. So I think from today until December 21st, you're going to be able to get yourself Darkrai. So definitely get it. To get it, you just need New Moon 1 SC0M1 and G. So yes, a new moon is coming basically with the I's being replaced with a 1 and the O's being replaced with zeros, and then you should be able to get that pretty quick. It's just through mystery gift as per usual. Now let's move on to the fun stuff. So a yet undiscovered place within Area 0. So this is what I've been saying for months now. There's going to be some place down in Area 0 that we haven't seen yet, probably from that left side indigo colored door that we never went into. And this actually features brand new artwork. The biggest thing probably has to be Kieran up here. You guys can see Kieran. His eye color has changed. He's got literally a yellow eye now that looks like what I would assume the Dokutaro eyes would look like as well. Like, I don't think his eyes ever looked like that yellow and that, intense. Like, they really look intense. And his hair is purple. It's no longer it's straight up purple now. Not just his little parts of it and whatnot. But as we continue reading here, if we just zoom out a little bit, as we continue reading, it says, during your adventures in the Hidden Treasure of Area 0 Part 2, the Indigo Disc, you'll return to Paldea and descend the Great Crater once more, visiting a yet undiscovered place within Area 0. What exactly is the Hidden Treasure of Area 0? And what is Terrapagos' hidden power? Discover the truth with your own eyes. So look, you can literally see images here that were not shown in the trailer. Like, you're running through a literal hole all surrounded by these Terra crystals. What we're going to find down here, I don't know. If it's going to be a large explorable place, we don't know. But we do know that in terms of story-wise, Briar is going to be involved, so the teacher, she's going to be involved. We know Kieran's going to be involved because he's up here, clearly almost like the villain above the rest of us. Like, he stands above us as if he's better than us, looking down upon us. probably because of the influence of Dokutaro. And then right in the middle is just the middle of all this is Terapagos, like the Pokemon causing kind of a lot of this stuff like to happen to begin with. Not the taking over of Kieran, but rather everything else. And there's a big tree here. Like a tree in the middle. There's probably going to be an explanation for this or some stuff we can speculate about this on Twitter. But for now, there's not really much I can say about it off my personal own thoughts. But we'll see what happens with that. So that's the first thing they mentioned. Next one, unlock the power to fly with Koraidon Miraidon. The legendary Pokemon Koraidon Miraidon will gain the power to fly for the first time when you take on the Elite Trial set by Amaris of the BB League Elite Four. So literally, I guess, after you complete the first challenge in the Elite Four, you'll be able to use flying. Well, at first, this power is believed to be just temporarily imparted. It can be apparently be permanent, allowing Koraidon Miraidon to fly at any time, but only once you've made it far enough in your adventure. Fly whenever... Okay, so we won't be able, I guess, to do it right away, but we'll be able to partially use it. Fly whenever you please with your Pokemon. Please enjoy the sense of freedom that only an open world can provide. They're trying to, like, kind of poke at us, but being like, hey, we gave you an open world, now enjoy it. And this is the biggest one. Synchronize with your Pokemon. You can literally control your own Pokemon. Synchronize with Pokemon and explore your surroundings. Once you progress far enough in an adventure in Hidden Treasure of Area 0 Part 2, the Indigo Disc, you'll be able to use a device called the Synchro Machine. This is the stuff that Riddler Coup was leaking to us, but we didn't know what he meant by Synchro Machine. To see the world through the eyes of your Pokemon. While synchronize one of your Pokemon, you'll be able to move them around and have them battle wild Pokemon, a fresh new way to play the game. It appears that this device is still a prototype. You'll be able to use it once you help a scientist in a terrarium with her research. You can also use the Synchro Machine when playing with the Union Circle, so you and your friends can experience the world of Pokemon together in a brand new way. And the only options we see so far, we see a bunch of small Pokemon, like a bunch of Pikachu clones, the Dene, Morpeko, and I forget, Pomo. Either way. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we got from that. So you'll be able to literally control your own Pokemon. We see some of this gameplay again in here, like literally right here in the trailer. You can see when it's happening. But yeah, you're going to be able to control them. You guys can see it says like you can quit your syncing. But again, I don't know how crazy this is going to be or how it's going to function, but it looks interesting nonetheless. It looks really cool. So that's going to be a cool feature. I did not expect this. This is far from what I expected, but there you go. Now, this is the big one. Legendary Pokemon from throughout the series can join your team. Now, during your adventures in the Hidden Treasure of Area 0, okay, Indigo Disc, you can encounter certain legendary Pokemon from throughout the series. If you find one, you'll be able to battle it and add it to your team. In order to encounter these legendary Pokemon, first talk to Snackworth at the Blueberry Academy. If you've met certain conditions, you'll be able, okay, to get snacks from Snacksworth that lets you encounter specific legendary Pokemon back in the Paldea region. Snacksworth will share his extensive knowledge of these legendary Pokemon with you, as well as tales of his heroic encounters with them. Why not listen to what he has to say? Interesting. So yes, indeed, call me Snacksworth. So this is the old man who's going to give us the snacks so we can go and find these legendary Pokemon. We can already kind of tell where some of them will be. You can see right here on top of this hill, Rayquaza is going to be there. Spectrier and Glastrier, like you can see Spectrier is probably going to be, like I know where this area is on the map. Like I can kind of already imagine with this location in my head where it is. Note that you'll be able to meet Snackworth after completing the main story. Okay, so guys, you can't do this in the middle of the story. You need to complete the main story of Hidden Treasure of Area 0 Part 2 to receive snacks that allow you to encounter these legendary Pokemon. You must complete the Blueberry Quests, barbecues, really, and report back to Snacksworth. BBQs can be undergone in the terrarium at the Blueberry Academy. Okay, so basically complete the story, complete the BBQs, okay, barbecue, the Blueberry Quests, and you'll be able to do that. So there you go. The legendaries will be available in the actual world. But to find them, you will need to have these snacks from Snacksworth, which, what a name, but you need them to find the legendaries, which I'm going to be real. I'm so happy with this. This is, I know, maybe like a little bit crazy, but I love this. I love this so much. This is like the best thing they could have done. Why? Because it gives you a reason. It gives you a certain way. Like it makes it more interesting. The legendaries are in the world, not just like, hey, go into a raid and you're going to find it there. No, it's like you actually have to go into the world and find them. I love this. This is so sick, man. I'll definitely be doing a guide video on RuffledRowlit main channel for this. So just keep tuned for that. But let's move on. New information about Blueberry Academy's League Club. So let's read what this is all about. This is the quest we've seen, right? So here's the first thing. Here are some fresh details on the League Club. which you'll join at the Blueberry Academy. Complete some barbecues, okay? Or BBQs, Blueberry Quests. Life at Blueberry Academy includes extracurricular activities, called Blueberry Quests, or barbecues for short. Barbecues are assigned to the students by the school, and completing them will earn you Blueberry Points, or BP, a currency used at the Academy. You can use BP in places such as the school store or cafeteria, but that's not all. After joining the League Club, you'll be able to use BP to do things like add features to the club room or invite other trainers you know to the Academy. What's more, you'll be able to take on group quests with your friends, which may task you with things like searching for Ditto that have transformed into blocks and hidden themselves around the terrarium. Have fun with your friends and overcome challenging missions together. And you guys can see here, we can open up these and see what some of these quests are. So, for example, catch the Pokemon that matches the hints you've been given. All right, so that could be literally anything. So Pokemon Silhouette, and it's just a Cubchoo, right? So that's like an example of one of the things you could do here. And we already looked at this one, which is like find 3 Ditto blocks in the Savannah biome. So yeah, you would just have to run around and do that. So it's basically like little mini quests you can do, which is really cool. Next up, trading Pokemon. After talking with special coaches a few times, they'll offer to trade Pokemon with you. The Pokemon they trade you will have ribbon appearing for the first time in the DLC, the partner ribbon. If you have a Pokemon wearing this ribbon, it will be bestowed with the title containing the name of its original trainer that will display when the Pokemon is sent into battle. Okay, so that's just, I guess, what they did the whole thing here, right? Moving on. Throwing styles. Interesting. If you donate BP to the Blueberry Academy's baseball club, you can change how you throw your Pokeballs. There are many throwing styles to learn. Find your favorite and spice up Pokemon battles. You guys can see here what it looks like. You got the left-handed, the reverent style, the dainty style, smug style, elegant style, and twirling style. And you can actually kind of see here on the character that here you're doing like the smug one. Oh, dude, I don't care, bro. I just gotta throw me Pokeball. But yeah, you got that as an example too. Next up, the legendary Pokemon Ogerpon. The legendary Pokemon Ogerpon has several masks allowed to change its appearance when worn. Well, they kind of already know this. I don't know what they're trying to tell us here. This is old information. I don't know what is this post here. This makes no sense. This is such a weird post. It was posted today too, but it has no context. All right, cool. Good to know. It has many masks. That's insane. Either way, let's go to the Japanese website, see if there's anything we perhaps may have missed. If you look at the Japanese post for Ogerpon, it's just the same thing about the masks, but I guess, I don't know what the point of this is. We already know this, so whatever. I don't really have much else to say. We do have this post here, though, about, I guess, the other Pokemon. For some reason, I guess it's because they officially haven't actually revealed some of these guys, so I guess, like Sinistcha, for example, and Blood Moon Ursa Luna, I guess, haven't been officially revealed, so I guess they had to do that. But Jay, thank you so much for the $5 donation, my friend. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I don't really know if there's much else to say from the websites. I think we've gone through everything on the website. It looks amazing. Honestly, I'm so satisfied with this. This is literally perfect. But let's still watch through the trailer, though, because we do still have the trailer that we can watch through and see if there's anything we missed in the trailer itself. So starting things off, we do see the actual like Area 0 location again, which we've already seen a few times, but we see it again. Also, again, Determined, thank you for the $2 donation. But yeah, let's continue. I'm going to look at all the donations in a second, but let's continue through this video real quick. So again, we're back in Area 0, and I think, like I said, we're going to go into the left side door. So you go through this door, and then usually you go to the right to go into regular Area 0, but we're going to go to the left instead, I think. At least personally. So if we just go through this, we're going to just speed it up a little bit. If we have the speed up button. Playback, and we're going to play back this at 1.5 times speed, and then pause when needed. So you guys can see the camera is just panning down into Area 0, and underneath this location where, like, the, I guess, time machine would be, or, like, the actual, like, you know, the Paradise Protocol and everything when that was taking place. You're going past that, deeper down into the caves, like areas we haven't seen before. The crystals are larger, everything's bigger, and there's a giant tree. Now, this tree could really mean anything. I will probably talk about this further when there is more, like, theories about it, which will probably pop up tonight, so we'll talk about it then. But for now, this thing doesn't have much else context to it. What we do know is that we're going to be going back down there. The teal mask, though, they're just showing off the teal mask here. We already know about this stuff. So, to get to the Blueberry Academy, you have to complete the main game, the post game, Kitakami, and then you can go to Blueberry Academy. And to go there, you go to the school, and you get a message from, of course, Serrano, the principal of Blueberry Academy, who's going to be meeting you up. Are you ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy? You just say yes, and then you head over, and then you're in the Indigo disc. Here we can see the classroom. We see some students, Totodile, for example, Minchino, whatever over there. We also see our character player, our player character rather, talking to, I forget his name, like the Drayden-looking guy, this guy. So yeah, you got that conversation with him. You got the teacher here, kind of giving you, I guess, quests and stuff to do in the world. There's going to be a lot of that kind of questing and stuff. We also see Toucanon and Mighty Yina in a double battle against Carmen. And the person is using a Diplin, which is interesting, and a Clodsire. Continuing on, we have a Alolan Vulpix. Hey, let's look at that. Look at that. That's very nice. So Alolan Vulpix, Galvantula and whatnot are chilling in this cave. You can actually see it's like kind of an electric looking cave. If you just kind of like look at some of the stuff on the walls, it's literally electricity like bursting from the wall. You guys can see, like, yeah, it's literally the spider webs are literally electrical, which is awesome, man. It's like such a small detail, but I love it. And this specific location, you will notice this is probably not in the Blueberry Academy. I think this is in Area 0. I don't know if you guys notice it, but look, the crystals. This is probably in Area 0 in the new location. So this is where I think this is like, you know, where this is located. This, of course, is just the actual school again. And also, we have a brand new outfit here. You may notice it's a brand new outfit. We don't have this one, you know, available right now. You can see here at Blueberry Academy, there's lots of extracurricular tasks you can do called Blueberry Quests, or just barbecues for short. You can team up with your friends, like you see right here. Find 3 Dittos. That's what they're doing in this game. The Dittos literally are giant blocks. It is ridiculous, but funny. And then here, would you like to help me out by participating in an experiment? So this is the character who's going to be doing these this synchro machine thing with you. As the person you got to talk to do that. And you literally connect with your Pokemon and then control it, which is just insane, man. Just insane. I do wonder how far that's going to go, though. Now, this room right here, on the wall on the right side, there is a little horsey for some reason, and I guess just battle strategies. But this is the place where you're going to be able to invite gym leaders from Paldea to come to the Blueberry Academy to battle you again. Like, for example, you guys see Grushas showing up. Rhyme is here. Rayfort even. The teacher. So even the teachers will show up in this case. This school is filled with the smell of the new, the modern. I guess she doesn't like that. She likes old stuff. Here again, this whole room has a very much black and white, like Pokemon Unova style to it. Everything's black and white. There are hexagons everywhere in this room. Everywhere. Also, there's a little like, Blitzel, I think. I forget its name. The freaking zebra, okay? But yeah, you got them, you got that boy down there, black and white as well. The whole vibe of this room is just black and white. Like Pokemon Black and White, straight up. That's the vibe I'm getting. You got a bunch of teachers and gym leaders and stuff just chilling and talking. In this version of the room, this is, I guess, the different rooms you can choose different styles for it, which will attract different people. But here in this case, you got Kofu and you got Larry? Yeah, Larry? I forgot his name. Yeah, Larry, yeah, just the foodie I wanted to see. So I need your opinion on something. So yeah, basically, different characters will be able to show up in this place. Like, for example, here, you've attracted these two. You've got Katie and this fella, who have both been attracted to the gym. They've been given a reason to come there because it fits more their vibe. And in this case, you got Iono. So if we contract it up, let's contrade it up. Want to swap some Pokemon. So yes, you can actually, like we said, you can trade with these gym leaders and they will give you specific Pokemon that will have the special ribbon on them, right? So in this case, Magnemite. You guys also hear like Brassy is using his Breloom, which is new, as far as I'm aware. And then, of course, we have this guy. So this is the fella who's going to be, this is Snacksworth. And he's the one who's going to give us these snacks. These snacks I make are very special treats made just to taste to the taste of certain Pokemon. With one of my snacks in hand, you may find yourself running into quite spectacular Pokemon. So you got, for example, by the lake, you'll find Suicune. Makes total sense. Up here on one of the hills, you will find Moltres. In the forest, you guys all know what this forest is. It's like the bamboo forest in the top, northern, northeastern part of the map. So Kubfu will be found there. Rayquaza's on top of this hill. And you got, like, the other guys. You got, literally the birds, the legendary beasts, all of them are returning. You got Terrakion, Virizion, Cobalion. You've got Latios. What else? We got Glastrier and Spectre. Interesting that they are back, and no Calyrex as far as I'm aware. We do also have Ho, Lugia, Solgaleo, Lunala, Kyogre, Groudon, and Necrozma as well. And, of course, we got Reshiram, we got Kyurem, we've got, oh boy, I forgot the last one, Zekrom. And then, of course, here we have the actual flying test. So this is the test you're going to be doing. This is like the first thing you're going to do in the game is going to be that mission. The battle, though, is going to be against all of them, and they're all going to be difficult. It's going to be double battles as far as I'm aware, and that's going to be pretty intense. We can actually see 2 of the Pokemon used by this fella. So he uses a Heatmore and a Executor, so you're going to be up against these 2, which is a weird combo because I expected him to go full fire type, but it's a bit of a weird mishmash. So, hey, it is what it is. We also have our character here using a combination of Pokemon. Again, it's just a quick battles, stuff we've already seen, like the Archaludon, which we don't know how to evolve yet, but we'll learn. And this is the big one, okay? This is the big one. This is the story one. As you can see, his hair has changed. His style of hair has changed fully. I know he kind of had a little bit of purple in there anyways, but this literally is full on that purple we're expecting from Dokutaro, the Peach Pokemon. This is 100% related to that. This is why his hair looks like that. And he looks so much more angry. Look at his eyes. Like the yellow in it is just so much more intense. The pupils are so much smaller and more fierce. The guy looks crazy, man. He's just totally changed. Kieran is insane, okay? And I just love that they've gone like full-on villain on this guy. Like, I love this. Such a good character, man. Not that I like him. I think he's a piece of shit, but I like that he's a piece of shit. I like that. I like having to battle him and prove that he's wrong. Of course, we know the starter Pokemon are going to be returning. We're not going to be able to find them right away. I think we're going to have to do some stuff to find them. But also, here is an interesting point. This right here. I am curious what's going on with this character. I'm guessing this is Penny. I'm guessing this has got to be Penny right here. Because who else would this be? And why would they make this whole, this whole part so important, right? Like, they're just kind of, they're just emphasizing this point. And this is, by the way, back in Paldea. So this is going to be having something, this is going to do something with the story. You guys may know this from leaks. This is going to have to do something with the story where they've told us that the characters in this game, we're going to have to almost betray one of our friends is going to betray us or turn against us. There's going to be something about our friends having to be sacrificed. Something like that. And we're going to go against our friends. I feel like you can already tell our character is shocked here. And this is Penny. And Penny's not wearing her regular outfit. She's wearing a school uniform. It's a bit weird. It's a bit strange. And I think this is going to have to do with the Area Zero story. I don't think it's going to do with the Blueberry Academy itself. This is going to be more to do with Area Zero itself. At least that's what I think. But let's move on to the next thing. So, they show off, for some reason, Ogerpon. They show off Blood Moon Nurse Luna. And they show off, of course, the new Paradox Raikou and Raikou and Cobalion, right? And then they move on to show the flying that's going to be happening in this game. So, pretty much, that's it. And here we see the tunnel again. So it was in the trailer, my bad. So we see again running. You see our Pokemon, like our legendaries, ready to fight something. The ground is breaking in front of us. And we see Terrapagos, both the baby version of it and the other version of it. And then finally, our character is terrestrializing something in their hands. And then just the logo. And that is pretty much that with the final image here being shown. And this is such a great artwork, man. Oh, this DLC looks so sick already, dude. Oh, dude, I'm gonna die all night while I'm playing this. Oh, geez. But yeah, that's pretty much that, lads. It's 1 week left until this comes out. Like I said, if you want to go get your hands on Dialga Palkia, go get them in the raid battles right now. Darkrai is available through Mystery Gift. Same thing is going on for your boy Shiny Lucario. So go get those right now, and you guys will be set. So, ladies and gents, that was it for the video version of this. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.